Here's a short instructional video that we have today. This is a new feature that is in the registration area for racers. And what we have are what we're calling some printable custom lists. Now, we certainly have plenty of checks that we do up here that are on a per team basis, but this is a little different. This is mostly for pre-event planning. So here is one view of what we want to end up with. Here's a shakedown. And you might want to be putting your teams into two groups, some that are doing shakedown and some that aren't doing shakedown. So this is the end result of what you'd want to put on the official notice board. And the way that you would set them up is each one of them can be set to go or no go, or maybe they don't have any status yet. So perhaps this one, Neeraj, now he is set for doing registration. And if we look back at his set for shakedown, and so there he is, he's authorized. So that is a custom list. And if we look at the setup for this, it's we just need a name that we're going to use on the menu, what we want at the top, what we want at the bottom. We're going to show this, and this is a flag type report, meaning it's just yes or no, you're either on the list or off the list. We can also do some value reports, which we'll show next. And these are just an example of some of the kinds of reports that we can do. Shakedown, express registration, service spots, time spots, start orders, gas cards, extra, anything that you're keeping track of on a per team basis that you want to end up printing out. So here's an example of this. If we were doing tech time appointments, we might want a report that ends up looking like this, keeping track of each person. And then the editing of that is pretty straightforward, and we could say we just wanted to put this guy at 11:45 if that was his appointment, and that's all it takes. And then here, when we look at them, there they are, 11:45. And again, the setup for this is pretty easy. It's just the name we want there. This is a value, so some of the stuff that we do for just on/off isn't really used. But if we wanted to create a new one, pretty easy. Just add a new thing here. We could do extra tickets per team, and number of extra tickets, and we want it to be a value, and we'll call it extra tickets there. So now we have a new list that we can come on here. So right now nothing's on it, but we might say he got 4 extra tickets, and he got 6, and he got 2. So we can click, and now here's our list of the number of extra tickets. Print that out, put it on the official notice board. Very easy to add new reports. The whole idea is to make the registrar's job easier and to track everything that we do, the million different things, whether it's assigning service spaces or a zillion things that we need to track. So there you go. That is the new printable custom lists feature in the NASA Rally Sport Racer registration system.